Hi there. This is the third series that I've done on this channel. The first two series were all about the need there is. If you have some kind of emotional or mental health problem, then you really must find somebody to talk about it. And we know it can be difficult, which is why I went through the stuff I did in the previous two. Now in this series, I thought I'd just turn it around and say, well, what about if somebody comes to you and asks you for help in some way? There are certain things you've got to be able to do, to attitudes you need to have so that this can be successful and so that the person who comes to you can feel confident in you. So I just want to run through some of these things. To start with, you need to be approachable. Rather a vague term, but it means you need to be relaxed, open, friendly, smile at them, and not too earnest either. Don't think, oh my word, I've got somebody who's telling me something terrible here, you know, I've got to look terribly worried. No, that won't help them. You need to be attentive, but don't look as if you're shocked or as if you're interrogating them. Then as regards your feelings inside when this starts, clearly you need to be sympathetic. But there's a level beyond that, which is empathetic. Now that means that you can actually put yourself in your mind into the position of the person you're talking to, the way they feel, and that is a very emotionally costly thing to do. If you have to do that, or if you find yourself doing that, you need to be aware that you're not overloading your own emotions. Then, being kind, I've talked about. Now you need to be aware of what they are like. What's their body language saying to you? Things like, are they sitting there and you notice that one foot is tapping rather vigorously? Or are they avoiding eye contact and deliberately looking away from you if you ask a question? Or are they closed off? They might be sitting there with their arms folded and looking a bit grumpy. You need to be aware of that and think, well, what's causing that? And you've also got to realise you've got a body language as well that they can see. And so you mustn't be doing things which will make them feel uncomfortable. This is a very delicate balance that we have to maintain between being detached, or too detached rather, from the person we're speaking to, and also from being too intrusive. And getting that right is a bit of an art. It also helps if you say things to check that you've understood what they've said. Like, would I be right in thinking? Or, oh, you must find that difficult. Or, so what you're saying is, not only does that actually help you and make sure that you actually have understood what they've said, but it also shows that you are listening. And that's what they are desperate for. Remember the title of this series. What you're here to be is a friend. So the title is Be the Friend You Would Want to Have.